Renters, Chrissy here. Right. I am going to have a quick look at Trump's visit to Kenosha. What effect it's going to have. Basically, is it going to help him in any way? And Trump's visit to Kenosha, is it going to do him any good? Poll-wise, election-wise. Do that. Trump's visit to Kenosha. Is it going to do him any good electoral-wise? It's on the bottom. Ace of Swords reversed. It's not the best idea he's ever had. He wants to charge in and try and make it look like he's making a difference and all that. He hasn't thought it through properly, even though he's been asked by both the mayor of Kenosha and the governor of Wisconsin to stay away, at least till next week. So let's have a look at what else is in store. So here's Trump. He's visiting Kenosha. Oh, not too good. People aren't going to be too happy about it. They're bad news for him. It's going to bring bad news. It's not going to work out like he hoped. The challenge is temperance. People are trying to calm things down there after what's been a rough couple of weeks, and his being there is not going to help that. So he's not going to help temper the situation in any way. Okay, what's at the base of the reading for him? King of Swords upside down. All the worst things. He's going to use it to try and manipulate, a tool to manipulate people and get a better stand in his election. It's just there's no integrity. There's no going there to give hope to the people. It's all about himself. There's absolutely no integrity behind this visit. It's all about him trying to manipulate the situation so he can look good. His past issues leading up to it. The King of Wands. He thinks he's going to be showing strong leadership. He thinks he's been showing strong leadership. This is how he's been seeing himself. It's not necessarily the truth, but it's how he's been seeing himself and how he's been trying to project himself as a strong leader. And he thinks it'll help cement that picture. What's he having to deal with? Justice upside down. Imbalance, injustice, corruption. This is all the things that he's representing to people, and he's going to go and plonk all that in the middle of an area that's already a hotbed of tension, and it's not going to help. A bias, there's no fairness or balance there with him. And he's talking to the wrong people. He says he's going to be talking to the police. Talk about talking to the wrong people. That's not who he needs to be talking to. He says he's going there to talk to the police. He should be talking to the mayor. He should be talking to the governor. He should be talking to groups, not just the police. So he's talking to the wrong people. What is an immediate outcome for him? Visiting. An immediate repercussion for him visiting Kenosha. I think for some people it's going to be that's it, no more, the end. For him, the completion of a circle. I think it's going to isolate whatever moderate non-core voters he has. I think a lot of them are just going to say, no, that's it, no, that's the end. I'm either voting for Biden or not voting at all. That's it. That's what's going to happen, I think. Now, underneath that, what's in his environment? The Queen of Wands reversed. He's trying to dominate things, and he's trying to be the big kahuna, but it's not working. It's just not working. He's going to use it to try and dominate the press and everything like that, and it's not going to happen. Yes, there'll be some coverage, but it's going to come with so much commentary about, the wisdom of this move and everything, that it's not going to help him. So it's not going to work. His efforts to dominate are not working, and he knows that. This is Queen of Wands reversed. It can be efforts to dominate not working, and that's what's in his environment at the moment. What are people seeing? Someone who is totally putting people out in the cold with the coronavirus, with defending people who on camera shot people, and defending people who on camera were firing missiles. Yes, they might have been paintballs or whatever, but still firing missiles at peaceful protesters and stuff. It's just, that's what people are seeing. Someone who's leaving the American people out in the cold. What are his hopes and fears about Kenosha? He's hoping to be able to show everyone that he's a pillar of the community, that he's reliable and supporting and steady. But of course, what he fears is that people might not see what he wants. They might see him as lacking courage, or just lacking the skills to make the changes that are needed. Totally lacking to be the person in the position he's in. What's going to be the outcome of him visiting Kenosha? It's not going to do him any good. It's not going to do him anything. Basically, he couldn't. This is going to be one of the worst moves he's ever done. He's going to come out of it saying, I don't know why people weren't more supportive of my visit there. This is one of the worst ideas he's had in a long line of bad ideas. It's just going to make his bid for re-election so much worse. And he's going to go even further down in the polls. Like I said, there's people who are just going to go, no. Even some who might still be approving of him in the polls, his poll numbers are going to go down even worse, because some people are just going to say, that's it. No more. I've finished. I've got to look forward, and I can't do that with Trump. So I've finished. So that is a quick reading on how Trump's visit to Kenosha is going to go. So I'm going to put this together, and then when I come back, and then I'll start on a reading for Trump in September. Love you all, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye bye.